Good evening everyone, it's Ronald here. So, I'm feeling much better, my cold is cured, it's much easier to talk. Okay, today I wanna talk with you about Holy Avenger and its problem. Holy Avenger reminds me a bit of the 3-minute mages back to classic World of Warcraft. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, mages in classic World of Warcraft could skill a talent that made spells under 10 seconds, I think, cast time, be an instant spell. So you used that talent and your Pyroblast, which was the strongest spell you had, became an instant spell, and you were able to one-shot your enemies. It has a 3-minute CD, that's because 3-minute mage. So playing with Holy Avenger is similar. No one-shot, but you do massively amount of burst in a couple of globals or seconds. And that's his problem, because we don't have look here, Sanctified Wrath and Divine Purpose aren't competitive to Holy Avenger. I think it's a real problem, because you only do damage in 18 or 20 seconds, you wait 2 minutes, then the same goes on. It's still the same problem we had in Mists of Pandaria, because the other two talents aren't really competitive to Holy Avenger. I think there must be something. Blizzard must do something, because it can't be that you are able to play with Holy Avenger and not with Sanctified Wrath or Divine Purpose. I mean, these other talents are good, but Holy Avenger is so much better, because you have so much burst, and if you time it right, every enemy will go down. It's so ridiculous. For example, I tried with a healer and a second red. I know it's not that great comp, but just for fun. it's so retarded. Even if only one would burst, it's so retarded. You can really bring any enemy down if everything is right. And I think it's so strong, and the others are so bad. I mean, Sanctified Wrath, maybe okay. Your burst is not 20 you have you will gain 10 seconds more burst, more damage. That means you have 30 seconds, you do 20% more damage, and you have a Wrath as 50% decreased cooldown. That's really good. Could be a bit buffed, but I think it's okay. But Divine Purpose, it can be really good, but that's the problem. It can. We all know the situations. You get a proc and a proc and a proc and a proc 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times in a row. My highest proc rate was about 9 times in a row. That's really awesome. But how often does this happen? I know that the empowered Divine Storm can also proc Divine Purpose, and in both Divine Purpose can proc the empowered Divine Storm. It can be really cool too, but you cannot burst with it. It's impossible. If you're specced into Sanctified Wrath, you can burst, because your Hammer of Wrath has only has less than 3 seconds cooldown instead of 6 or 5 and 5.5 or whatever, how much haste you have, and you have 10 seconds, and you have 30 seconds, 20% more damage, not 20% second. 30 seconds. It's really huge. But if you Divine Purpose and you're bursting, you have no procs, you're fucked. I think there's something might not reworked or not. I'm not talking about being. Talking about these 2 or 1 talents maybe buffed to be to do the same amount of damage like Holy Avenger does. I think Sanctified Wrath is okay, huh? But I think Divine Purpose really needs something. There must be done something. I have a simple idea. For example, Shadow Priests and Moonkins where I used to have procs, and these procs can be stacked. Why isn't this here the way? I mean, this, if you have a proc from Divine Purpose, the proc lasts 8 seconds. It is okay. It's not really long, but it's okay because you spend it directly. But what if you could stack the proc 2 or 3 times to say, okay, I will stack, and then I will press down 2 or 3 final verdicts in a row. That means you can prepare your burst if you use wings and your damage trinket. You have to, the duration of the proc should be increased to about 15 or 30 seconds, so you are be able to stack these procs. This is not a damage increase itself. It's still the same, but you'll be able to prepare burst even if you don't have your wings up. Wouldn't that be okay? I mean, it shouldn't really be that huge impact as Holy Avenger does, and I think it shouldn't be really a problem for PvE. What do you think about it? Tell me in the comments. And so I'm now going to bed. Yeah. If you have any questions or don't understand what I really want to say, please tell me in the comments. I will ask as soon as possible. So I'm now going to bed. Wish you a good night or a good day, and bye bye.